Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Noel. At the two-guard spot. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Right side Towns. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns, no luck. On offense here, the Bucks. It's a three-point game. Floats it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Noel passes to Edwards. Here's Noel. Outside Russell. From past the arc. They get it again. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
And so it's Milwaukee now. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Russell kicks to Edwards. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's Russell with the drive. Here's Towns.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Noel. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now here's Gobert. Really struggled in the loss against New Orleans.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Towns. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Bucks leading by 11. Yep, it's good. And another three from the machine. He's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Baca comes in for Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles is checked in for Chris Middleton. And George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday. Minnesota also making some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for Noel. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Prince. His last outing, he had 8 points. Edwards. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Key. Edwards defending. Hill passes to Key. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Anderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good on the shot.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
And another three for Milwaukee.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Fires the three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
A talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. The machine is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Portis against Towns. 4 on the shot clock. Out to Russell. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Back to Russell. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Towns. And the rejection by Giannis. Out to the wing. Here's Key. He's guarded by Russell. Again from deep. The three-pointer good from the machine. Key's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. The machine in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He contributed 61 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off of pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Key. It's good. Key's got 40 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
In the first half.
Pass to McDaniels. It's out the key, Prince. To the wing right side. Here's Russell. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to... Find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Back to Prince. Knocks it loose. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Middleton for three, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his third assist on the night. Now the pass to Noel. Out to the right wing. Towns, the pass to Noel. That three off the mark.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see. The confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
From the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Milwaukee.
Holiday inside the line, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it's Milwaukee, able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from the machine.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Out there, number 1 picks are at the forwards, Edwards and Towns. Then it's Russell, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Noel in at the 2. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Shot clock at 6. Russell. No good that time. Holiday with the defensive effort.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless with their first 5 attempts.
And the 3 ball is good.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Key.
2 minutes.
The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And he comes up with the deuce. Giannis has got 8.
Yeah,